So I know you rushed through the door and you're looking Battlefield Killer. Hey, just between you and I, use the same title for BattleBit as well. So roll with me. Anyway, we have a new game that has debuted in a playtest session here called Combat Champions. Guys, this is taking Battlefield, Halo, and a little bit of the finals and mashing it all together to make an experience that's super unique and actually fun. Now, in this video here, guys, I'm going to break down my likes versus dislikes about Combat Champions, and I'm going to leave it up to you at home to see what you feel overall about what I have said. So with that said, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big like. And also, if you care to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. Okay, peeps, so you know how this goes. Good versus the bad. We're going to start off with the good. The infantry combat in this game feels really good. I like infantry combat because for the most part, within this title, Combat Champions, your boots are on the ground. And I really enjoy that aspect of like giving us that Battlefield S-type feel within this title. Now, guys, as you're seeing it here with the gameplay and all, you're probably like, Abel, this does not look like Battlefield at all, but it does feel like Battlefield. You have to play it to understand it, especially when you're with the squad. I wouldn't really advise you to play this alone at all. Like, get some friends and team up in here, but you'll get it once you keep playing the title. The infantry combat keeps this game solid in just a fun experience overall, in my opinion. Next I want to talk about is the gameplay premise itself. I think this is cool. It's like the finals meets a little bit of Battlefield meets a little bit of Halo. You know what I mean? And then we have a game show thing going on, right? So in between a match, there's like this intermission where you could kind of battle for an advantage headed back into the match after. Okay, so you have these mini games that you play in between rounds just to see if you could get a advantage on the battlefield when you return back into the match itself. So I think that this is really cool. You have Kill the VIP. You have like a gold gun game mode where you only have one bullet in the chamber and you got to take out your foe and just do some silly shit. It's really, really creative. I like what they got going on there, but I have a little something to add to that later on in this video. I'll come back to that very, very soon. Also, this game carries great weapon variety. We have class bases all throughout. We have assault, we have medic, we have a breacher, a saboteur, and also we have snipers. Like, listen, they really took the Battlefield approach, if you would, and really stuck it in the forefront of this game. Now, mind you guys, this game's being produced by 343 and ex-Battlefield devs. So they have came together and kind of like took all their Thanos powers and was like, hey, listen, we're going to create this game and it's going to be silly. It's going to be fun and it's going to be something you enjoy. So I really appreciate all the efforts that have went into this presentation here. Overall, the presentation itself is very clean, very simple, very minimalistic, not doing too much at all. And it's something personally that I appreciate because everything seems streamlined and straight to the point. I really appreciate that. There's nothing in this game that's like too busy or doing too much in any type of way, right? Far as the presentation at all. And again, I personally appreciate that. Now, I know you heard me say it, Abel, Battlefield, Halo, how do they mix here? Like, how does that work? Well, listen, my friend, Battlefield in the essence of you're going around in like a conquest fashion and capturing points, right? Halo in the way that the gunplay sort of is, right? It's arcadey for the most part, and it kind of gives you like a Halo premise in how the game's played overall, right? The guns function somewhat like Halo, right? In a way, just our arcadey nature. I can't really nail how the guns perform. I'll keep it all the way real. It hasn't really clicked to me like how to best describe this game's gameplay. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit after this here, but it's different. It's different. Now, Halo in the essence of there's power weapons on the map. So you can actually pick up these power weapons or become a powerful mascot. I know that sounds crazy, but roll with me. Become a powerful mascot that actually could turn the tide of battle if utilized correctly and in the right time. There's a lot of things going on within Combat Champions that is unique and sets itself apart from other shooters. However, I don't want you to see that as a negative thing. This game is actually going to be something that I feel personally is going to at least be worth you checking out. Okay. And with that said, let's get to the things that I dislike about Combat Champions. Now, this is huge. This is huge. Gameplay optimization. It's not there yet for this game. Zoom in on me, guys. Like, this is really important, devs. It's not there yet. It's just not there yet. The gunfights themselves, to me, don't feel like they're up to snuff yet. There's still a question mark as to like what's happening in gunfights, because the time to kill or perception of death, I don't know what it is. It's not clean. Like, you have something like a Halo where you kill a foe, it's super clean. You get in these gun battles and things in a Halo type of deal, and you see what's going on. Very clean, crystal clear cut, and you just know what it is. In Combat Champions, not so much. Even in battlefields, when you lay into a foe, you know that you took them out. You know that you hit them up in a certain style, and it's clean, concise. Okay, death is a death. You don't need a referee to come in and tell you, did I light this guy up or not like this? There's so many inconsistencies within Combat Champions gameplay and in the shooting mechanics that I really don't know what's going on with that. Now, don't get it twisted. It's actually weird because it's actually very fun when things do go well for you. But when they don't, you're kind of like, was this optimization? Why aren't the kills feeling more cleaner? Like in different things like that. So it's just something to note. And I had to put that on the bad because I got to keep it real. Like, the game's fun itself. I love it. And I love the way the shooting is, but there's something off about it. It's not mathing. Like, it's not clean. I think it's an optimization thing. I don't know if it's ping and servers or whatever the case is, because sometimes you get like some fair fights and you kill a foe really fast. Other times a person just survives and turns around on you and kills you. It's just very inconsistent in that way. And that's something that I had to know. You guys know me. I'm a gameplay stickler, and I want to see Combat Champions do better in that department. Again, could be optimization. It could be something that's off with the gameplay. I don't know, but it's something that needs to be looked into. Also here, getting stuck in animations here. When you're trying to climb things, you might get held up on objects. Also, when you're rounding corners, you might get caught on corners that have no corners for you to get stuck on. You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of times where I try to backpedal and like lean around a corner, and I would get stuck like there was an object directly behind me and there was nothing. So that was just super odd, but it's something that I noted and that I started to notice once my friend brought it up. He's like, does anybody get stuck on objects and there's just nothing there? And then as I kept playing, I'm like, man, he's right. I'm getting stuck on objects that just aren't even there. So that's something that needs to be ironed out. I think that comes along with optimization and just refining and just polish with the project over time. But that's something that I noted. Okay, I said I was going to get back to the mini game scenario. Now, for me, I think the mini games are cool, but I could do without it personally. Like honestly, me, I just like the combat of us doing like the conquest game type modes or whatever. Now, I get it because you want to be different and you want to keep things fresh and you want to be new and just conquer your own area and do something that's fun for your title personally. I love that. I totally respect that. But for me personally, I could do without it. It's cool. But I like it though. Don't think I don't like it, but it's something that the little mini games in the middle, okay. It's fun, but I could do without it personally. And last but not least, on the bad side of things is the announcer. The announcer at times I feel is just saying too much, doing too much. Thank God there are options to turn the announcer off to any degree that you want. But the announcer got annoying to me personally. But guys, there are options to turn it off. So you shouldn't really have an issue. And those are my overall gripes with the game. Now you want to know, Abel, how do you feel about Combat Champions definitively, right? At this moment, with you putting in 6+ hours with the game and just going balls to the wall in it. I think that this game is outdoing Battlefield at Battlefield currently right now. And that's facts. That's facts for me personally. That's facts. So they're doing something special here. I would like to see refinement. I would like to see more optimization and just polish. If this game could just feel better in that area, they truly got something here. You'll have a little community that really respects this title, but you can't respect the game if the gunplay and things feel questionable. You know what I mean? We got to tighten up there. Listen, we don't know what a release date is for this game. We have 2024 on the Steam page. I don't know what C77 Entertainment wants to do there. I don't know if we have a free-to-play title or this is going to come with some premium at the beginning of the game's lifecycle. I don't know, but I want to see this game conquer and I want to see it do well because, heck, man, it's a fun fucking game. I can't even lie, guys. I played it for 6 hours. I'm more of a Battlefield guy than I am an extraction shooter or battle royale type of guy. I'm a Battlefield dude. And this here was giving Battlefield vibes mixed with a twist of Halo and shit. And it just worked. It just works for what it is. And I just want to see them nail it out the park here. Shout out to Jack Frags for dropping an amazing video that actually sparked my curiosity to check this game out, period. So C77 Entertainment, C77 Entertainment. I did say that right. Listen, guys, you guys got a great project here. Just refine, get the shooting feeling great. Please, guys, get the shooting down because the gameplay overall, it's good. It's good. But you have to nail the most important part. Make sure the gameplay is clean. Make sure that is super polished and just really feeling good because right now it feels okay, but you could definitely see the room for improvement. You could definitely see it. And yeah, man, I like what's going on. The 16 versus 16, great pocket of gameplay for player count and stuff. And I feel as though that this game could only do better with time. So is Abel Green going to recommend this game to my audience? Guys, this isn't a buyer beware, but I definitely would say keep this game on your radar. And this is something I'll definitely be checking out in the future. So I would give this game currently a recommend. So guys, there it is. That's my thoughts on Combat Champions overall at the current moment. Guys, this game has a long life to go. We have still developments circling around this game, and this isn't final by no means, but these are just my quick thoughts and impressions on the game overall right now. So I love you guys. I'll have all the links for the game and information down in the comment section below. If you did not check out my last video, be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.